know what smoke is, baby. I'm from Flint. I'm from Flint, baby. Quit playing with me. I ran up on that hoe. Quit playing. So I ran up on her. She want to talk all that shit. Fight me. I wanted to see what it was like with that face-to-face confrontation, because that's what I'm about. That's what I'm about. You wanna do this? You wanna do all that tweeting, baby? I'm about this. You right. We do just need to fight. We do. Yes, we do. Yes. Come to 54 so I can show you what's up. Huh? Quit playing with me. No, because it get like that. I ain't even mean to put my hands on that girl. Lord, I have to catch myself. But she started putting her hand in my face. Girl. Huh. You done met your match. You met your match. You met your match and you're mad. You're mad that you met your match. And that's okay. Because I'm going to give you what you want every time. Now what? Fight hype, now what? Now what? What you gonna do? I'll put my hands on you. I'll put my hands on you and you ain't do nothing.
Alright, so you guys saw that. So in response, Remy Ma said, imagine the F that. She's definitely not talking.
You have no idea what smoke is. I'm from Flint, baby. Baby, I'm from Flint. Stop teasing me. I rushed at her. Stop playing. I thus hurried up to her. She wants to discuss everything. Fight me. My focus is on face-to-face confrontations. So, I wanted to see what that experience was like. I'm all for it. You wish to do this. You want to tweet all that much, sweetie? I'm talking about this. You're correct. All we have to do is fight. Yes, we do. Indeed, we do. Indeed. So that I can show you what's going on. Cut to 54. What? Stop teasing me. No, because that's how it becomes. I didn't intend to touch the girl at all. I must catch myself, Lord. However, girl, she began to put her hand in my face. What? You're done. You've met your match. Your match was found. Your match was found and you're angry. You're upset that you found your match, but that's okay, since I'll always give you what you desire. What comes next? Avoid hype. What comes next? What comes next? What are you going to do? I'm going to touch you. You won't do anything when I put my hands on you. Okay? You all saw that then? Remy Ma responded by saying, imagine that. She is undoubtedly silent. Okay? You all saw that then? In response, Remy Ma replied, imagine the fact that she's not talking about me because... yeah. And we all know what Remy Ma does if she's losing a fight. But I'm pretty sure she doesn't want to do that for 7 years again. In any case, she is stating that Claressa is not allowed to touch her. Yes, Claressa was also mentioned in blogs earlier this week for claiming that Papoose had locked everything. He secured her. Everything was opened by him. I apologize. Her heart was opened. By him, he unlocked everything, even her cat. Thus, this was her statement. It made people cringe. A man who learned your body is a dangerous thing, someone commented. Man Papu, remarked Claressa. My heart was opened by him. My cat was unlocked by him. Kay said, oh, I know he has you screaming. Oh, whoa, I thought, too much information. However, I believe that could be the case with Claressa. Perhaps that explains why she is debating and supporting Papoose so strongly online. Perhaps she is, as the girls say, dehumanized. Who knows? However, alright, so this is what I'm trying to say. The most recent is this. I don't believe anyone has posted anything about this. You guys may be familiar with B. Simone, the motivational speaker on the Jasmine brand, but I find her to be cringeworthy. B. Simone makes me cringe more than Claressa Shields does. Thus, perhaps they ought to collaborate on a podcast. Well, whatever, I'll quit being sneaky. B. Simone expressed her want for a male. She adores males, and I concur. I adore males. I also require a male for everything. Some things, but not all of them. Hey guys, we all adore a good man, don't we? Simone didn't have to make it so awkward, but she was expressing her need for a male and other things. I'll discuss Claressa's thoughts once she shares this, but first, let's hear some.
Need a man if you want to have children, if you want to have a family, if you want to be a wife. All you women that's like, I don't need a man, I don't need a man, I don't need a man. Yes, you do. For something, for that masculine energy, for that love, for that companionship, for that romantic partner, I need a man. I will never say I don't need a man. I might not need a man for financial help, but at this point, I need that too. Come on, nigga. I want a man, and I definitely know that I want to do it that way before I even think about children. I want my husband, y'all. I want my person. And in this season, God is preparing me for all things, not just being a wife, not just being a better CEO, but healing my childhood wounds, healing trauma, facing different uncomfortable conversations, scenarios, things that I would have never dealt with years ago. I would have just ran the opposite way. It's like, no, now I'm going to sit in that and heal that and fix it and face it so that I can be a healthy wife. I can be a healthy mom. I can be a healthy leader, a healthy CEO, a healthy business owner.
You all heard that, right? Be Simone, you're right. Commented Claressa Shields, who uploaded this video. I need pap for everything, including emojis of laughter. As I mentioned earlier, there may be some codependency there. Remy Ma said things like he needs to fall asleep on the phone with her and he needs to, spend time with her and give her flowers and all this stuff in their initial text exchanges, which I recall. And many others say, yeah, that's right. Claressa Shields might literally lose it or be extremely heartbroken because she's attached to this guy. And it seems like Papoose might have a problem if the relationship ends. You seem to rely on him for everything. It's a bit excessive. As in, you ought to be able to perform certain things without him. Yes, but we all want a man, you know? As previously said, I am not among the ladies who claim that I don't need. No man for nothing, blah, blah, blah. You know, I'm a sucker for males. As you can see from my channel, I'm not simply someone who enjoys criticizing black males all day long. Did you know that I adore black men? Not like, as I mentioned. I get what she's saying. All she needs to do is make everything a bit awkward. Additionally, I think that being Simone is embarrassing in and of itself. She is always saying that she is doing too much with the baby. Although I'm very certain the infant amuses her, it usually seems like she's flinging herself at him. However, that isn't the main purpose. I also didn't discuss the matter with Layla, Ali, and Claressa Shields. It appears that Layla Ali rejected the $15 million that Claressa Shields claims she is afraid of. It was a TMZ piece then, okay? So it said that Muhammad Ali would never dodge me, according to Claressa Shields. There is a reason why Claressa Shields and Layla Ali haven't been scheduled, even though there is a lot of interest in the scrap. According to the remark, the former boxing champion is afraid. Shields, 30, was interviewed by TMZ Sports on Thursday in Los Angeles when she showed up for lunch with her boyfriend, rapper Papoose. We inquired about the status of the Ali fight, and she replied that Ella and her agents had informed us that it was not going well, as if the response is no. It's okay if she doesn't want to fight. That doesn't bother me at all. I'm not angry. They wouldn't fight me, that is. Do you understand what I'm saying? I can see why she's afraid. I'm going on. I assume she was talking about all of it. Her goal was $15 million. She is now retracing her steps after I went and collected $15 million. So I'm going on with my work. But I'd like to congratulate her on whatever she's doing. Ali stated last month that if Claressa wanted the retired boxing star to return and undo anything she claimed to have done, she would need to come up with a ton of money. Sadly, there is still no fighting. Claressa claims to understand why. Layla is afraid to fight me, and I will also be afraid to fight her. I understand. Additionally, Schutz said that women's boxing is changing to pit the best against the best. The Katie Taylor-Amanda Serrano trilogy is the only place to look. Women increasingly battle among themselves in our time. We don't avoid one another. And that was all there was to it in Ice's age. It is what it is, then, Claressa responded in the affirmative when we questioned if her actions had made her no longer respect the fighter. Even her rival's late great-grandfather was mentioned in the performances. Of course, listen, neither her father nor Muhammad Ali would ever. Her father would never do it. Muhammad Ali would have come to examine you and to touch you if you had. Called him out. She might not have that in her genes. Whoa. That's what Claressa Shields said then. This is the video that TMZ featured about Papoose's outing of Remy Ma.
But the fact that you mentioned my children, I'm not letting that ride. She tried to make it about Claressa. I just met Claressa in July last year. I've been dealing with this with you since 2022. Claressa has nothing to do with this. She's very angry because Claressa is shining like the diamond she is. World-class champion, Olympic winner. She has nothing to do with this. Actually, Claressa went on a Breakfast Club, did an interview, and said she don't have a problem with her. This, which aired yesterday. Yesterday morning, I wake up to a phone call of her being belligerent, being a narcissist, screaming on my phone, claiming that Claressa disrespected her. How did she disrespect you? She said she don't have a problem with you. Then, in the process of that phone call, she asked me, so are you done with me? Are you done with me? I said, is that a question? Am I done with you? I said, she said, you moving forward with the divorce? I said, yes. My attorney, she want to fabricate these stories talking about not retaining an attorney. The last time I spoke to Rem, we said, listen. I said, listen, I spoke to my attorney. Saturday is the day that her schedule allows for me to come in. I had been interviewing different attorneys trying to pick the right one. I wanted to get a civilized divorce where we don't have to do none of this clown shit. She never wanted to do that. Slay warned me. May he rest in peace. He warned me. He warned me. So when you say malicious things about him, now that he's deceased, I know why, because he know the truth. She has been behaving in a very, should I say promiscuous? Should I say promiscuous? She has been behaving in a very not too respectful way. And it's been right under the nose of the entire industry and everybody. And people allow it because some of them are groupies. Some of them are clout chasers. Some people, you know, they know the truth. You can't keep your legs closed, Rem. That's one of the main problems with you. I could sit up here and run through your body count, but that's not what I'm going to do, because I'm not here to tear you down and I'm not here to disrespect you. What goes on with these celebrities is they like when y'all come on their page and y'all like their posts. They like when y'all spend y'all money on their concerts, on their music. They like when y'all make them rich. So y'all become fans and y'all follow the journey of these celebrities for years and years and years, right? As y'all follow the journey of these celebrities, you basically become a part of their life because you've been following them for 10 years, 15 years sometimes. You've been a fan of a celebrity or artist. But soon as something happens, the first thing they say to the fans is, you don't know me, right? Soon as something get out there bad that they don't want you to know about, the first thing they say is, oh, you don't know my life? Yes, they do. They know you y'all know us very well. And the reason why I'm saying that is because don't allow none of these celebrities to fool you. When you hear a rumor that comes out, it's true. We are human, just like y'all, the audience, the supporters, the fans. Never trust a celebrity who erased their Instagram. You ever notice I never erased nothing on my page? All you gotta do is scroll down. The same page that she utilized today to lie for an hour straight and tell all these fabricated stories, the same page I created. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. She wanted to talk about all of this money talk and all of this and what I don't got and what I got. Since I met her, I have written 90% of the rhymes that came out of her mouth. And with me saying that, I want to say this to y'all. Anyone who has an iPhone, you know how iPhones work. When I was younger, I used to be able to write rhymes in my head, create rhymes in my head, and remember them. Just like that. As time went on, I got a little older, I started to write rhymes in my email draft. Now, if you have an iPhone, you go in your email draft. If anybody come around me and we're in the flesh next to each other, I can type in any word from one of her songs and her entire rap will come up. The entire verse will come up. I never asked for a penny. I never asked for credit. She was my wife. I didn't want anything from her. I just wanted to see her win. Like I said, I have written 90% of the rhymes that came out of her mouth since I met her. Y'all said it. Y'all said it numerous times. Oh, we know that's Pat behind that pen. Did I ever agree with y'all? Did I ever put it out there? I never said I wrote her rhymes. I left it. I didn't need the credit. All I wanted her to do was win. Wrote the rhymes, did the contracts, security, the whole shit. First and foremost, very bipolar, very delusional. This is a person who will sit in front of you. She will post that live, and she'll say later, I didn't do that. I wasn't on live. You'll be sitting there like, huh? She will say something to you, and 10 minutes later say, I never said that. Now, I wrote 90% of your rhymes since I met you. I can type a word from any one of your verses for the past time I've been with you. I wrote like 3 songs on your first album. I can come in my email drafts right now, which has dates on them, y'all, 2016, 14, and you can literally see her lyrics pop up, the whole rap.
Okay, so you all heard that? Currently, there are rumors that Remy Ma will battle Claressa Shields. Yes. What are your thoughts on this, guys? Please leave a comment below and remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more Empress Radio videos. All right, goodbye.